between timelines is officially real. It was kind of wobbly at first, especially with us only having the tomato head rifting from OG into Oninoshima, but now it looks like OG isn't just a sealed time capsule. It's becoming a part of the canon story, and I have so many theories about where OG is going and how it ties into everything, it possibly being, a time loop or something like that, but we will talk about that in a separate video. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly what is going to play on the movie screen inside of Risky Reels. It could be a trailer for the new season, could be a replay of the event, or even something completely new. But Epic clearly wants us there when it does happen. Now, a lot of people have had some confusion about the Fortnite After Dark with Q and U. Now, initially, when they did the first cryptic teaser, it was Q and A, and then they switched it to U. But I don't think that means, question and you answer, or you tell us, or something like that. That may be what they want us to think, but Q and U is actually a direct reference to two people in real life. First of all, Q stands for Quentin Tarantino, and if you guys don't know who he is a highly famous American film director. He's made films like, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill 1, and Kill Bill Volume 2, and U stands for Uma Thurman, which is a famous American actor as well, and the both of them have collaborated on these films as well that were very, very successful, some of the most successful films ever, and I actually think that we are going to be seeing a Kill Bill collaboration inside of Chapter 7. I believe that's confirmed through a few teasers and things like that. But something that I want you guys to pay attention to here is understanding this. Quentin Tarantino has made some of the most famous story films ever in terms of narratives, you know what I mean? And that's kind of the direction that I feel like Fortnite is going with bringing back the 7 and things like that. It makes me wonder, did Fortnite maybe contact Quentin Tarantino to help them make a brand new story? It says it right there, a new story begins. Could one of the most famous film directors of all time be helping Fortnite and maybe guiding them into where they need to go to create a really involved storyline? I think that would be absolutely wild, and that's something we absolutely need to pay attention to. I didn't think of that until just now, but let me know what you guys think about that down below. But going back to that phrase a little bit, a new story begins, implies something much bigger than just a new season or what we were all thinking about the new storyline. It's Fortnite basically saying hey, this is the start of a new chapter, literally and narratively with the storyline. It sounds like Epic could be doing a full-on factory reset for the lore, kind of cleaning up the mess from the past couple chapters, setting up a new tone, and giving people a fresh point to start from when it comes to the lore. We could possibly see a big time jump, or we could actually, for the first time, have 2 separate storylines in Fortnite. I think that would be pretty sick.
Cecil Road to Revenge is killing it on Rotten Tomatoes.
Carnage. It's absolute carnage.
It's literally
It's also really symbolic. The fact that this teaser for possibly a brand new storyline is appearing in OG first, where the story first began, makes it feel like Fortnite's entire universe is looping back in on itself full circle. If the season name of Chapter 7 Season 1 is really After Dark, like a lot of people think it will be, that could hint at a darker tone for this next chapter in this first season. A story that picks up after things go completely off the rails at the end of Chapter 6 in this end event when we fight the Dark Presence. Honestly, that one sentence, a new story begins, might be the most important teaser Epic has dropped in years. I really feel like we're about to see the next phase of Fortnite storytelling, and I could not be more excited to see what they are cooking up, especially with the 7 confirmed to be coming back, which we will talk about later. But this is exactly what we've been predicting over the last couple of months, over the last maybe year at this point, is that OG and BR are not separate from each other. They're 2 sides of the same timeline. Think about it. We've already seen objects like, the tomato head and energy bleeding into BR and Oninoshima. I believe we saw that in Season 3. And now the future, Chapter 7, is being teased directly inside of OG. It's literally flowing both ways. Not to mention, in Season 3, we also did have the portal that was showing us the vault from Chapter 1 as well. This could also very easily even be the doorway for the 7 to return in a way that makes sense. Think about it. Epic clearly wants people in OG for a reason. It's not just nostalgia. It is relevance right now. Everything happening here matters to what is coming next. The bridge is real, you guys. OG is not just a throwback anymore, and we're seeing that with the corruption that's going on the map, as well as inside of the 0 point on Chapter 1 right now. It's where Fortnite's future is being written. Fortnite is literally actively writing the future in the past. It's absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this. And speaking of the future, the Seven have been officially teased again at a recent NFL game. People spotted Fortnite devs, I don't know if they were devs or if they were just like random people, wearing shirts with the Seven logo and text that literally says Seven. Now, if we combine that with the new Chapter 7 teasers, this all but confirms their return. Now, if OG really is the middle ground between timelines, I could see the Seven actually coming through OG, maybe even corrupted by that red energy we've been seeing into the BR mode. Now, I don't know exactly how that would work or if that's what's going to happen, but I definitely could see that being like, the hallway or the conduit to get them back into the storyline. It's really poetic too, and I love that they're bringing them back in this way. The original protectors of reality, returning during a season that started as a throwback to where it all began, or not a season, a mode that started as a throwback to where it all began, but this time they're coming back maybe evil, corrupted, maybe working under, maybe the Cube King or whoever is at the top of the last reality right now. It's crazy to look back at when the OG mode came back in Season 1 and not having any idea that all of this was going to happen. Fortnite really had something in their back pocket for this entire time, and if they really do come back in Chapter 7, this connection between OG and BR might be the exact reason why that nobody could have predicted. All right, you guys, now let's talk about the event itself, which is officially called 0 Hour. Now, we've seen the name pop up on the sign, of course, and that phrase usually means, in general, the final moment before everything changes. It's commonly referred to as the point of no return. In Fortnite terms, that could easily tie into the 0 point. Maybe something happens that finally breaks containment, whether it's in the OG mode or inside of BR. We could possibly see some clips in OG in this Chapter 6 end event. A lot of leakers have been comparing this event to Chapter 2's The End, which is still considered one of the best Fortnite events ever, definitely the best end event, and honestly, from what's being teased, I can see it. They're going all out for this so far. There's also been some talk about some wave survival mechanics, some Jones voice lines, a lot of Spirit Realm themes, which I would hope for, and even the possibility of it being an LTM, and normally they do this a separate playlist for the events, but being an LTM before the big day, like way before, so we can experience things and do quests and things like that beforehand. That kind of makes me think that it could be set inside of the Spirit Realm, but we will just have to wait and see. Now, I have a really, not a bad feeling, a good feeling, that this event is going to leave Fortnite in a really dark place afterwards in terms of the storyline. We might see the Spirit Realm fully spill into reality, and the next season could be about cleaning up the aftermath or fighting against something that is like condemning us to this area. It can even lead to a full-on war between the Spirit Realm and Hope, Jones, and whoever's left of the Seven. Maybe the Seven return corrupted, like I said, and part of Chapter 7 is about healing them back to normal. That would fit perfectly with the After Dark theme as well, if that happens to be the name of this season. So yeah, you guys, I really was not expecting this in this update today. I wasn't expecting really anything crazy, especially for OG. But even though this sign seems really little at Risky Reels, it kind of changes everything. We now know when the event is happening. We knew that before. But now we know what it is called and what it means for the story going forward. OG literally just went from a nostalgia trip to the literal foundation, no pun intended, of the...
Oh, so all this story looks good over here. It's probably gonna be a little bit more deeper. So I've finished this. I just haven't propped it yet, as you can see. I did a hot springs area. I'm probably gonna make more of these. I'm probably gonna make a whole POI somewhere, like probably over here, just about that. But that's just like a little area that's like just gonna have loot or whatever. It come up here, but come up here too. Like it's like different ways to go. You could go up there. This is a little weird looking, but yeah. Put this right there. So you can come up here, and you could go even farther up, and then this is where the big city's gonna be. So it's gonna be Seaport City, kinda, and it's gonna have like a huge bridge right here, and it's gonna go to the snow biome. And then you got, you know, this nice little road that goes, very sloped. You know what I'm saying? First time I ever did a road like that, by the way. And this road is gonna go over here, and it's gonna go up a mountain. I'm gonna try to make it go up a mountain, and then you're gonna have to come back down the mountain. It's gonna go right here. Kind of gonna be a little hard, but hey, we got it. And then this is gonna be another landmark, or whatever. And then these are gonna be like just towers that connect to each other. There's like power lines or whatever. And it's a gas station, obviously. And I haven't really did that, but yeah. So overall, it's pretty good so far. Very, very good pathways, all that. You got this nice area. I love this area. Got a zip line right here. You could come down here or whatnot. And then yeah, it's gonna be another little house right here. I might make this a dam, but it's kind of too small, so I might have to make that somewhere else for a pill lot. Probably gonna make it right here or something like that. So it's already gonna be 8 pill on this map. Most of them gonna be really small, like coastal cafes. So it's gonna be really small, except for this one. This one's gonna be huge. But yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is first time I use modular terrain in the wild too. Like I have not used this terrain since this, the Just Spy season or that map. I only got a theme for the first season. It's just what I want to put on the map. So if y'all know Biome Forge, I'm kind of going off of that map and Stickazoids. So probably something like this. Did they change the battle pass on here? So it's probably going to be about this many buildings over here because I really don't got that much space to really make this because the barrier is kind of like right here. I'm actually really happy that I got the Chunker Speedway Gallery because I have not been using it. I'm probably going to have to just make it a little bit bigger because I do want to have at least, I don't want to make it too big because it's going to probably take up a lot of memory. What I'm probably going to do is for like the huge buildings, I'm probably not going to have like it interval all the way through. It's probably going to be at the top and the bottom, like how Mega City is. But probably not for that side. That's going to be for that side. The first thing I'm probably going to do is make the bridge, though. Probably about right here. And I will be using a new snow pieces and probably the like this ice piece because I'm trying to do like the chapter 4 type of ice biome or snow biome. I don't know why it does that. You can also do something like this to make it even flatter. So all these pieces will be used like very good, you know. Because this is kind of like where the mountain's gonna be. So it's kind of gonna be like a mountain that's like cut in half, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it's gonna go up like probably about right here. It's gonna go up right about here, but it's gonna be cut through right here. It's gonna be like this wind tunnel going through it, if that makes sense. See, my idea is looking from the side of this, you're gonna see greatness. You can already see that it looks like a real, well, it looks better than most people. No, no shade. Yeah, that tutorial is kind of long and a lot. Well, you could try it. The last time I tried playing, I didn't even like go through all of the tutorials, so I don't know if it's really long, but you could try. Yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet. Nope. Yeah, see, that's a tutorial. I was like, nah. Yeah, the movement in there pretty good. See, the thing about this is, since this water over here is really high, because I kind of like just added it in there. Dang, why you doing it to that man? Wow, you wrong for that. Nah, you wrong for that mud. You wrong for that mud. Nah, nah, you wrong for that mud. Why you beaming him on the ground, though? Nah, I need to figure out how to get a creator code. Cause I think once I get a creator code and a code like where people could put in before they do that. You know he did. I'm just gonna make this a little bit higher so I can actually make the bridge. So I want to make this way higher than this. So I kind of want to like, cause the only way I could really make this look legitimately is I can make the same thing over here, like how I did over here. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to grab this. Yeah. See, I don't know if they got that same piece in here though. That's the thing. Cause I need to do it in snow though. Alright, so I could use this piece. Yeah, and glide. People be going sweaty in that game. Kind of just trying to get the shape of this. Bro, you a old man game. Talking about, oh, I'm drippy. You a old man. gray hair. Like, who has gray hair, bro? Niggas like you kind of like a pedo. See, I don't know why this snow stuff is doing that, because it's supposed to still be on there. I'm gonna use it as rock then, so then it'll be like that. Like how we did over there, we can make the same little thing over here, y'all. So it'll look like, you know, the water is not gonna be that high now. You know what I'm saying? See, the water's already high enough, but damn. Let me just check something real quick, because if I put the stuff on this thing, yeah, see, I don't know if that's gonna work out. I'm gonna have to make the snow all the way. Dang. Can it not touch water? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to really put it up here. If y'all want to know why it's like disappearing, I think when I get to a certain distance, it starts disappearing. I don't know why. See, I would have kept that, but I want it all to be like this terrain. So same thing we put over here, we're gonna put over there. If you make something that's good, don't lose it. Just keep copying it. Like I'm not about to keep making this when I know it's good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you getting mad, buddy. He getting triggered, guys, because we made a good map, but then the snow biome was not good, you know. So we had to like scrap that. Ain't gonna lie. Well, I had to scrap that because if it's my map, I gotta make sure it's good. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know what map you talking about. The GTA one. If you're talking about that one, I still got that map. So don't even do that. And if you're talking about the other one with the desert biome that I couldn't finish, I still got that too. Okay, which one? Now, which one, Jaden? Fucking freaky ass bitch. Huh? Freaky fuck. That was supposed to be for me and Ashley, by the way. Not for you and her, bitch. So since I got all my fun out the way, then I was like, oh, Jaden's not gonna need it because he don't got a girlfriend. He's fine. Come to find out, you got one. Stop lying. You know you like her. You know you like her. You know you want to be with her forever. Dang. That's crazy. I should really tell her that. Nah, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying, but dang. Bro, can y'all tell me what's wrong with this snow piece? Because it's actually tweaking. See, what I might have to do is just make a modular terrain and then make the mountains that. Like, Fortnite Creative has been tweaking lately. Like, it really been tweaking. Like, every time I be trying to do something in this game, it's not in my favor, you know? So, guys, if y'all can't tell already, I'm not good at snow biomes. So, what I really might have to do is copy that one snow biome from my one map that I made. Is copy right here. At least like the mountain area because whew, let me just show y'all real quick because I made a good snow area. It wasn't really a map. Well, dang, I forgot. what happened was we started to test out lightning, and it didn't work. Huh? He got a whole site? Hold on. Bro, like, I hate going back to my old creations and looking at how bad I did it, bro. Like, look how trash this is. Like, it was good when I was making it and all, but oh my god. Like, look at this. Ooh, no. No. Whoa, whoa. Let me see if I got that other map with that submarine in it. I'm pretty sure I still got it somewhere. Yeah, I do. This was a map that we was going to finish, but like, you know, I don't know what happened, ain't gonna lie. Really don't. Yeah, so we had all the names planned out and everything. It was on a grid map. See, I could just add some of this stuff to my map now, because this map is pretty good too. You know, the terrain wasn't the best, but it was better than that other map, if I do say so. This was pretty good. I'm definitely copying this submarine to that map, for sure. This submarine is really good. I'm probably gonna copy some of this too. Yeah, it was gonna be good, but like we kind of just stopped. Had like this little area because we didn't know how to get from over here to over here, so we had to like make that a thing. This was a center. I mean, I could still use this, but like I don't really know what we was gonna use it for in Gla. I had to literally make waterfalls because I had to make the water go lower, so like it kind of looks weird. But I'm about to go ahead and save this submarine, and I'm gonna put it in a different map. So when I do need it, I could just like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not hard to make it. I just don't feel like making it again. Maybe we had some weird weapons in here. Just gonna copy that and then copy the rest like this. So on the next map, I really want to make it where like the loot spawns randomly. Like when it spawns that one match, it's not gonna spawn next match in the same area. That's what I really want to do. So I gotta figure out how you can actually do that. This was the first location we did, probably the best one on the map. Uh, Pretty cool dojo thing. Did not finish it at all, but we did do the thing right here. I will probably never go back to this type of terrain again because I don't like it at all. You want to play ranked or something? Let me just copy this in here real quick so I could go ahead and just have that. You feel what I'm saying? Definitely not for next season. Yeah, see, this is my planet map. This is how I plan locations. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Now we got the whole submarine except for a little bit of it. But I know where that what to put right there. So yeah. And we got the whole interior. So that's gonna be, something. All right. There's no time to the way, so need to turn your back.